Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. We all know, and I think we can, to be honest with you, I really think we can objectively say that the people who we've seen in positions of power within Lucasfilm and the way that they have spoken and treated the fans, bar just a couple, has been absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Fans who put their money, because they are customers, not consumers, they are customers who put their hard-earned money into your product, have absolutely a right to speak up if they don't like that product. Now, as a company, you could absolutely choose to dismiss the criticisms. But when you verbally come out and attack the fan base, when you verbally come out in such a divisive film like The Last Jedi, because that's just such an easy example that seems to split things asunder, and instead of actually listening to the valid criticisms of people, and there were plenty of valid criticisms, you decided to come out and call them misogynists, racists, Russian bots, white supremacists, the whole job lot, because you were, I say you as in Lucasfilm and Disney, of course, there was this air of denial about how dare they reject the slop that we put out here? How dare they reject the box ticking that we threw out there? How dare they reject the destruction of beloved characters simply to push our one-dimensional planks of wood? How dare they? And then, of course, people who were employed by Disney and Lucasfilm lower down the order were all too happy to ingratiate their masters by also attacking fans. Because it was open season. When your bosses do, why not you? What are your bosses going to do? Tell you off? They did it themselves. They're leading by example. And when the bosses attack, that means the minions have free reign to do what they want. And yes, plenty did. And the person that we're going to discuss today, Freddie Prinze Jr., or as his wife likes to call him, Freddie Michelle Gellar, because, you know, she's the breadwinner. He's living off her residuals, so she gets the name, dude. She gets the name, bro. Is another person who has relished attacking the fans. I personally think the guy's talentless and irrelevant. The last time I think that Freddie was anywhere close to relevant was he was in a Scooby-Doo movie. What year was that? 1990 something? Maybe early 2000s? I'm not sure. A long time ago. And the last I heard, he was writing shitty little stories for WWE as their ratings plummeted and plummeted and plummeted into the ground. But yeah, he voiced the most boring, bland, worst Jedi I think that we've had yet. So bad, I can't even recall your name in the show. Jaden Twatwaffle? I don't know. But let's just take you back, because this is the day, or this was around about the time, I should say, it's not the exact day, but this is around about the time that Gina Carano was being cancelled. And the Star Wars Rebels writer and producer, Henry Gilroy, who Freddie Prinze Jr. worked for, put together a disgusting tweet attacking Gina Carano. Because as I said, when it was open season and Lucasfilm themselves put out a defamatory tweet as to why she was fired, which was slanderous or libel, one of the two. One's verbal and one's written, I can't remember. Then sure, you're just giving free reign for cowards who hide behind their tweets to write this sort of thing. And there's no bigger coward than this prick right here. Say it to her face, bitch. She'll fucking armbar the shit out of you. People said she was a lousy actor. Class act, dude. Class act. But I disagree. She played a courageous rebel who fought tyranny for those who couldn't. But in her heart, she was a racist. Based off what? Nothing. Transphobic. Based off what? Nothing. And a jackbooted thug who embraced hate. That's acting. So class. What's she racist about? There's nothing that Gina Carano has said that has actually been racist whatsoever. Or even intimated racism. She has used messages of the past to discuss current day cancellation, and that's not racist. There's nothing wrong with what she said. This is absolutely spot on, and the irony is that pricks like this are displaying it right now for all to see. Gina has a different opinion, a different political opinion to the vast majority of Hollywood. And we can't have that. We claim to champion diversity, but we don't want diversity of thought, the most important one. Heaven forbid. We need our downloaded software patches. One hive mind. And so when somebody does have a different attitude or a different idea, cancellation time. Because, as we all know, her co-star didn't get touched for saying similar things. Similar things, not touched. So Freddie wants to please his master because his character's now dead in the show. So he needs a little crumb of voiceover pussy, you know? Please, sir, can I have a little crumb of voice acting pussy, please? I got you. The wife's, like, cut off my pocket money, you know, like. Sarah's cut off his pocket money. So he joins in the dogpiling by showing a gift saying, bye, girl, of a Gemini hologram, and she slaps another girl across the face. Real classy stuff from grown men. Real classy stuff, you know? Listen to women. Yeah, but don't. Just dogpile them and try and destroy their lives. Did you take one moment to be empathetic at all? Did you take one moment to realize that the accusation of transphobia was bullshit? It's just because she didn't want to put pronouns in her bio? Because pronouns, of course, are a modern day construct which have been, you know, put together over the last couple of years on Twitter because a bunch of snowflakes want to feel different. Whereas we've gone through millions upon millions of billions of years without it, you know, 10 years ago. Even 5 years ago. But now it's a new construct. No, we got to protect. Oh, shut the fuck up, bitch. Did you even think to how it must have felt from her perspective? Being absolutely dogpiled for no reason at all. She didn't do anything wrong. So let's jump to Twitter and something that came across my timeline yesterday, which caused me to jump in. He made a cameo, I believe. Freddie Prinze Jr. made a cameo on The Bad Batch. I'm not interested in watching The Bad Batch. I saw the Rebels episode of them. I didn't think much of them at all. Was nice to see Echo back, I gotta confess, but other than that, no, there was nothing interesting for me with it. And this person says, your voiceover took me out of The Bad Batch. Great scene, terrible voiceover. I don't know why Star Wars still use you. Sure, I ain't gonna deny it. This guy's throwing a real salty tweet at Freddie Bitch. But, you know, he can choose to ignore it. He's going to be open to criticism. And this is a person, by the way, who also had a massive tirade at fans trying to assert his knowledge when a lot of what he said was absolute nonsense. But yeah, had a real good go at the fans here on this podcast. which really, you know, endeared him to them. But Freddie decides to respond, which is his right to do so. Because I'm damn good. Now you know. So Star Wars use you because you're damn good. Well, they barely use you. You've barely been used. Your character was killed off. And I think WWE, I don't even know if you're still employed by WWE. You know, I think they might have sacked you as well. Oh, man. You better ask Sarah for some more pocket money, dude. Wow. Sarah, can I have some of your Buffy the Vampire residuals money, please? Now, that's fine. Somebody else comes to defense of Freddie Prinze Jr. as well, and they say, lol. If only he had someone to talk to. Maybe he wouldn't be so bitter. Be such a bitter loner tweeting from his basement. Oh, my God. He lives in his mother's basement. Oh, God, it's so fucking original, dude. High five, bro. So original. So Freddie replies to them, and he says, before a certain gentleman interferes, Twitter is a place where people come to hate and hero worship. I don't care about either side. And when I saw this, because I was, you know, I was just going to keep out of this nonsense. Twitter spats are Twitter spats. But when I saw that, I was like, no, dude. You don't get to play hypocrite. So I responded by saying, but you do, you hypocrite. You were all too happy to jump on the Gina Carano hate bandwagon. Piss off. Back to Hollywood, you utter fake. Claims to not give a toss about either side. And then more than happy to jump onto the Gina Carano cancellation dog pile. And although he doesn't reference Gina Carano directly, it's perfectly clear we're not stupid. He even doesn't deny it in a moment either. He knows exactly what he posted. He knows exactly what it was about. And as I said, somebody with zero empathy. Do you know who people who have zero empathy? Psychos. Psychos. That's who has zero empathy for human beings. All because she might have a different political opinion to you. Holy shit, how pathetic. So Freddie, I mean, first of all, I ratioed the shit out of him. His 32 likes, 458. Now, I don't use that as a weird flex. I mean it in as much as, yeah, it's clear. It's clear that this is just a fake-ass bitch saying, oh, well, I don't care. Of course you fucking care. You joined in. Not only do you care, you actively joined in the cancellation of somebody, you little bitch. You're not a man. You're a beta male. Your wife's the breadwinner of the family, and you're attacking women because they have a different political ideology to you. How pathetic can you get? How fucking low can you get? But he decided to respond to me. Hey, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I mean, I hate to punch down, you know, but if you're gonna come back at me, oh, dude, you got a whole 18 likes on this one. Get the bandwagon out, bro. It was a gem and a hologram gif. That shit was funny. Grow up. You, who is, I believe, older than me, a grown man, cancelling a woman for having a different political opinion by putting gem and a hologram gifs of her slapping her face. Me grow up. But the worst thing is, that shit was funny. Oh, it was funny, folks. It was funny to cancel Gina Carano. It was funny to dogpile Gina Carano. Did it make you feel good? Did it make you feel like a man? You know, after all the time you're at home being totally emasculated by your wife because she has to care for you and fucking buy shit for you because you can't do it off your own back. Was it something to do with that? Maybe you needed to lash out at another woman, take some of that pent-up aggression that you'd got inside of you because you're utter emasculation, and have a good go at somebody that was being absolutely dogpiled on Twitter for simply having a different political opinion. Because I don't believe for one moment, I do not believe for one moment that these idiots at Hollywood, these pathetic people at Hollywood, don't know what they're actually doing. I don't believe for one moment that they can't read something like this and actually understand what's being said. And as I've already said, they're actually proving this right. Proving this right. But, you know, I had to respond to this as well, you know. Had to respond to this as well. Oh, there's Gary there. Says the adult pretender. Grow up, says the adult pretender. But here I am again. Oh, dude, see, I appear to have ratioed the shit out of you again. I'm beginning to see why you're as irrelevant as shit. If you think dogpiling the cancellation of a human being funny, bro, gotta use the terminology that he'll understand, bro. So yes, these are the people, folks, who do the voices for Star Wars. These are the people who preach about tolerance and inclusion and diversity, while of course making sure that there is no diversity of thought whatsoever, and quite happy to attack and dogpile women simply for having different points of view. The hypocrisy, as we know, and we know this, is rampant and rife. But hey, play your cards right, Freddie, and you might get another line in the Bad Batch. I don't know. Maybe in season 2 or 3. Fingers crossed. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.